Welcome to Biz Coach and Coffee, where our guests are experts, entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants that share tips, strategies, and tactics to help small business entrepreneurs grow their business for long-term success. Please welcome your host, Biz Coach Steve Feld.
Hello, I'm Biz Coach Steve Feld, and my goal is to stop business owners from suffering entrepreneurial depression and make running their businesses much easier. Business owners and entrepreneurs hire me to crack multiple 6 and 7 figures without burning themselves out. And today we have another great guest for you. We have Stuart Blyth. Now, Stuart, he's an author, keynote speaker, and team strategist. He's passionate about sharing the message that people are your business's most important asset. Without a great team, you don't have a great business. Please welcome Stuart.
Thanks for that great introduction, Steve.
Great. Thank you for being on the show. The first question is, tell us a little bit more about your business and who you serve, and we'll go from there.
Okay, that's great. I mean, my business and my passion is helping entrepreneurs and business owners build great teams. Because I've worked in lots of huge multinational, multi-billion-dollar corporations, and what became abundantly clear was the only thing that makes money in your business are the people. The products and services are irrelevant in my view, because whatever business you're in, you could go and do a Google search and there'll be hundreds and hundreds of pages of other businesses offering exactly the same product or service. So what is your differentiator? And it must be the people. The quality of the experience you give your customers is the one thing that's going to set you apart. And if you don't have great people, the experience is poor. To me, it's a very simple equation.
Nice. And then what's prompted you to start this business?
Well, what prompted me was, I guess, corporate burnout. Managing hundreds of people across lots of different sectors and having loads of responsibility, but no power. So you're always the fall guy, right? And I couldn't do what I needed to do. And I just thought, I don't need this. I need to go and do something that I know in my heart is right. And to find other business owners that would value my experience in saying, look, if you're not sleeping at night and you're worrying about the sales revenue or the product development or the customer service, the problem is you don't have a great team to take care of those problems for you.
Right.
If you're a business owner and you're worrying about those things, it's because you haven't got the right people. Get someone else to do that, and you should be the driving force of your business, the face, who everyone recognizes is the face of the business. And your only job, apart from that, is to go and find great people. Because if you've got a great sales VP of sales, you don't have to worry about sales. They're taking care of that for you, right? And to me, it's common sense to do that. And often when we work with companies, they say, the number one objection is, we don't have the money, right? Or it's every time, right. We don't have the money to hire great people. And what we show them is, great people are not only about the money.
Right.
You do have the money, it's about priority. But sometimes the right person, once you get past the hygiene factor, they can pay their rent or their mortgage and do everything. They want other things. And it could be personal development. It could be a platform to showcase their skills. Those are far more valuable than dollars and cents.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, they may not be with you for 20 years, but the value you get out of that person in 3 to 5 years and the value they get back from you is enormous. So to me, it's, if you don't know who you want in your team, there's a problem.
I couldn't agree with you more. I've been preaching for years. It's like, make sure you have the right people on your bus, your team.
Absolutely.
And in one of my businesses, my goal was to hire people that were a lot smarter than me and higher qualified in that discipline, whatever I'm hiring for. And in one of my businesses, all my team they were experts in their own field, but to put us
Yep.
together, we were a powerhouse. That
Yep.
business grew the fastest. And all I did was give them the tools and support and the vision and let them do what I hired them to do.
Absolutely. That's such a great way of doing it. And obviously, you're one of the enlightened few, I guess. Because so many people think, you talk to business owners and they say, I am the single point of failure. Well, the reason you're the single point of failure is you haven't hired the right people.
That's it.
You know, it's very simple. And we use lots of different analogies. So a lot of our clients, they like the head coach analogy of a major sports team. You ask any head coach who they want in their team for next season, they'll tell you. Because they've done the research. You know, perhaps our quarterback's not so good this year, or our center in basketball is not as good as we want. So they know who they're going to slot into that team to take them to the next level, because they've done the research, or they have people do the research for them in advance. And what we find with our clients is that the people they actually want, just like in a sports connotation, they're working for your competitors. Yeah. Right. The best quarterback that you want to get in your roster is playing for somebody else, and they're beating you every day. So let's work this out, and let's work out who you need in 6 months' time, 12 months' time, 24 months' time. That's how you're going to grow your business.
Couldn't agree with you more. I knew a business owner. He was growing double digits year over year. And I said, well, what's the key to your secret? He goes, listen, I don't know jack. I really don't. I'm the face of the company. I have the vision. I honestly don't know what 90% of my people do. Mm-hmm. He goes, but I am unbelievably talented at hiring the best of the best and giving them resources. And I get the hell out of the way. He goes, I honestly, if you said, what does your head of marketing do? I would go, marketing? I really honestly don't know. And his business grows. He has no attrition. I mean, They stay with them because he just lets them do what they're hired to do. And they love him. No one leaves him. People are banging on the door to be hired by him. And he's like, I only want the best.
And that's absolutely the right thing to do. I mean, we have a particular mantra that our clients take on board. And we say, only do what only you can do.
That's it.
Right? It's very simple. Am I the best person to do this? No. Who is? Give it to them.
That's all he did. He goes, I have a vision for a company. I go, I found the right salespeople, finance. I said, here's what I want. Make it happen. And it is. And he really is. Like, if you ask him his financials, he really goes, I don't know how to read them. Mm-hmm. I have someone who tells me, interprets it, because that's their thing, not mine.
Yeah. And so he's living a great life, right?
A very great life. So when a business comes to you and says, hey, listen, we need help, what are usually some of their top challenges? I mean, obviously they're getting in their own way, but they don't know that.
Yeah, I think that their top challenges is that there is no strategy to the hiring. Mm. They tend to hire because somebody leaves. So one of their staff may hand in their resignation on Friday, and they go, Monday, I must phone the recruiter. That doesn't help, right? No. We know that there will be attrition along the way, because as you grow your company, people feel comfortable at certain levels. You may be the type of person who loves to work in a mum and pop shop. When it grows to a certain level and it becomes semi-corporate, mm-hmm. they feel very uncomfortable because they don't know everybody. The culture starts to change. If you start to identify who these people are, you can be ready for them to say, it's not the company I joined anymore. and already have people lined up to take their place and help you take it to the next level. So it's that strategy is what's missing from companies, because they're too busy running around doing the finance, doing the sales, doing the marketing, doing the product development, doing the customer services. They don't have brain space to think about, who do I want to be working with in my business in 12 months' time?
Right.
If we double our turnover, our revenues, and we need twice the staff, what does that company look like? What's the culture and the vision that I need to put down as the owner to make that happen? You will absolutely lose people along the way.
Yeah.
But you can minimize the cost and the impact, because we work with clients. We have a cost model that says, when somebody leaves your business, how much does that cost you? And it's very easy to do the dollars and cents on, oh, the recruiter's fee is this, and we take them out to lunch, and we do all this. And we say, okay, that's great. So put a value on your time to find the next person. Put a value on all of the people involved in that process to find that person. Add that to the dollars and cents out of the door. Then say, if a really good person leaves, maybe 2 or 3 others will go with them. So then multiply it by 3 or 4, and you come out with this huge number.
Right.
People go, oh no, I now know why I need to get this right, because this is impacting on my business in ways I hadn't even considered. So it's opening their eyes to the fact that it's not a non-productive activity, finding great people.
Yeah. Too many companies and businesses are doing the mirror test. You fog up the mirror and you're hired. And I couldn't agree with you more. It's like, but not only that, it's the knowledge creep that
Correct.
I think a lot of business owners don't realize. You let Sally go, who's been with you from day one. The knowledge she is walking out the door with, not papers and everything, is just off the charts. And you didn't take any of that in consideration.
Correct. How do you rebuild that knowledge base? What's the cost of it?
Right.
I did a little bit of work with a company out in Hong Kong, pre-pandemic. This company has 40,000 employees worldwide. Okay, so a sizable organization. And the global head of HR told me, in her first words were, "We don't have a people problem." Oh, wow, fantastic. I know companies of 2 where there's a people problem. You got 40,000. Show me, what do you do?
Yeah.
I later found out their attrition rate was 30%. So they're replacing 12,000 bodies a year. Why? Who knows? They don't know.
It's crazy. I'm not going to say the name of the company. I worked for someone. I turned around one of their divisions, but they had a 93 to 95% attrition rate every year, year over year.
Wow.
The rule was no one would know someone's name if they didn't make it to the 3rd month mark. So after 3 months, people would come to you and say, "Hey, welcome to the company." No one would talk to you for the first 3 months because you're going to leave.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, they only kept like not a lot. Let me ask, we're wrapping this up, but tell us, how can people get a hold of you if they're like, "Hey, wait a minute, I need some help in this area. I definitely need better people, or I got to get the right people on my bus."
Okay, so we have our own website, which is onlydo.online.
And we'll have that in the show notes so they can click on that.
And we've got a bunch of downloads there. They can do what are the top 10 team building challenges. If they go to the website, they'll be able to download it and just go and see how many of them apply to them. And if they want to know more, they can just shoot us an email, pick up the phone, or just reach out. Happy to have conversations with people, because sometimes we can't help. There are other things that need to happen first, right? But if they're in a situation where they want to grow and are eager to grow very quickly, but they feel the people issue is the one that's holding them back, because you hear about there's a war for talent, there's no talent out there, and all that.
Right.
The talent is out there. You need to know what you're looking for and when you need them, and that's what we help people do.
Excellent.
And so, if anyone wants to reach out, we'll be more than happy to have a conversation with them.
Great. We will have all Stuart's information in the show notes. So please take advantage of his resources. Reach out to Stuart if you're having that, I'm doing air quotes now, employee issues. And I think every company on the planet really does have some kind of an employee issue. And it usually starts right at the top.
I think you're absolutely right.
That sets the culture, sets the stage, sets everything. So once again, Stuart, thank you for being our guest.
Thanks for having me, Steve.
And to everyone else out there, please make sure, show Stuart and I a little love. Give us a positive review, some positive feedback. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel on whatever platform you are listening to us or watching us on. And this is Biz Coach Steve Feld, wishing you and your business much success.
We hope you enjoyed today's topic. If you'd like to discuss how you can apply these strategies in your business, let us know. This episode is sponsored by Spotlight Books. Get your own expert book written about you in 30 days. Set yourself apart from the competition. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to give us your comments. We look forward to hearing from you on Biz Coach and Coffee.